opening day. I've got the XOP standing sticks all hooked up on the fat tire bike. I'm not using the battery for this. I'm not sure I would be allowed to technically use the motorized vehicle, so just going in like this to get back there. I'm hoping this stays without falling off. Should be fun. I'm here early. I'm gonna go try to get set up. I'll give you an update once I get to the stand. Made it back to my tree. I had scouted this spot this summer and marked this big pine tree right here. What's nice is I only need 2 sticks. And then I'm gonna climb all these branches up and try to hang my hang-on stand. I was torn between this and the saddle, but I'm gonna be using a saddle safety harness so I can do both. I can explain that later after I shoot my buck. I'm overlooking a lot of area. This branch right here is kind of annoying, but it just got thicker if I would have kept going up. I might eventually have to adjust and move my stand down. Regardless of the outcome, today it's always just nice to be in the woods. The tradition of a Wisconsin gun opener. Pretty special. Excited to see how my dad and uncles do also. Got a couple cousins up. It'll be fun telling stories. The day hasn't even started and I'm already excited to tell stories about it and listen to other people's stories tonight. I'm shocked I have not heard a shot yet. That might have been my dad. That seriously might be where my dad is sitting right now. I hope so. I better be ready to if that deer comes and runs down here. stop recording. I guess the nice thing about this spot is I feel like I'd see anything well before it's up on me. It allows me to relax a little bit more. Like, I don't need to be right here all the time with my gun. Although sometimes this type of open stuff, all these dead ferns and stuff, can be deceiving. They can slip through this pretty easily too. And all of a sudden, boom, there they are. I've got to give a shout out to this Tidewee heated vest. They sent this to me and wanted me to try it out, and it is a game changer for morning sits like this. I love all their heated apparel, honestly. It allows me to pack light without needing to bring extremely bulky clothing. And then it's got the 3 heat settings. Red is hottest, white is medium, blue is lowest. I just pack 2 battery packs. If you heat the core, the rest of you stays very warm. I'd be even warmer if I had a big buck run by me. I'll call the deer in with this right here. I will never forget the time I was out in college. I was hunting with my good buddy Jordan. It was like mid-morning. Hadn't seen anything. I'm overlooking this creek bottom, and I take out a granola bar. Real slow, real slow. And I'm looking, I don't see anything. Tear the wrapper of the granola bar. It makes one little crunch. All of a sudden I catch movement, and down wading in the creek, a huge buck lifts his head, and I'm sitting there about to eat this granola bar. Like, I ended up taking 2 shots at it, missed it, but that's the type of thing that causes trauma for deer hunters. And I have literally had nightmares about that opportunity right there. I'm sure most deer hunters have some type of similar encounter like that. The one that got away. Little mid-morning update for you. I guess there isn't a mid-morning update because I have not seen a deer. So here's the XOP stand. I can link this in the description. I just left my bike right at the bottom there. And just overlooking this stuff. As I'm looking at it, I'm questioning, like, what a deer eat out here? And apparently that's a good question because maybe it's nothing, which might be why there are no deer that I'm seeing. This is a spot that I kind of rely on other hunters to like move deer, and I'm kind of on an escape route where I anticipate them going. So my hope is that there's still deer kind of up bedded in some thicker stuff, and closer to lunchtime when people get hungry and want to get out of the stand and move around, hopefully it bumps some deer and sends them toward me. That's the hope, because if I don't have that hope, then I don't know what I'm doing out here. As they say, this is why it's called hunting and not killing. Sometimes the struggle makes the success even better. This is the highlight of my morning so far. GoPro, stop recording. Just had 3 does run below that hillside. I have a doe tag, and I would totally shoot a doe at this point in the morning, but that's a little far. I think I missed. That was horrible. Absolutely horrible. I should have tried to stop it right here. Rushed it. I'll get down and look for blood just to do the right thing, but she stopped again behind a tree, and then she moved again, and I took one last shot. I regret taking the first shot. They stopped, and if I would have been patient, maybe they would have worked out in a better area. shaking right now. They were only like, that first shot was only like 120 yards. I don't know why I missed it. I just panicked. They were running, like full on running, and then they stopped. And I should have just let them settle down, but I panicked, and because I thought they were gonna then keep running. And then when they were boogieing right here, I didn't take a running shot. But then they stopped again over there. But she was behind, the big doe was behind a tree. And as soon as she kind of like stepped out of the tree, I shot again, kind of like, and I definitely rushed it. That was horrible. I'm disappointed in myself. I was starting to think it would be pretty nice to go take a midday nap. And if I would have killed that doe, it would have been a perfect opportunity to do that. GoPro, stop recording. Well, I just zigzagged for like 20 minutes, kind of where I saw that deer run in. And like I expected, did not see any blood, but figured I needed to at least look before I continued to hunt. Horrible shot. I don't remember the last time I've missed with a rifle. Honestly, it was probably when I was opening that dang granola bar. I jinxed myself. At least this was just a doe, but it still doesn't feel good. At least I missed it clean. It all happened so fast. I should be gutting a deer right now and dragging it back to camp. I'm gonna get some food and just regroup and probably sit till the evening. Lucky me. Because I missed, I get to stay here all day and just get pelted in the face by a north wind. Everything happens for a reason. Wind is finally dying down. I'm gonna eat a little snack. I'm trying to lock in here for the last 2 hours. makes a thing of beauty. What a beautiful animal. He walked right to me. And all they sit out here. He was getting really close. He was quartering too. He probably would have turned broadside, but I mean, that's, how far even is that? 26 yards. Unbelievable. It's like a weird emotion, I guess is the word. When a deer like that walks right to me. Oh, obviously I love hunting and I'm thrilled with that buck, but there's a sense of, it's not sadness, it's just emotion. Like that beautiful animal, that majestic animal came right to me. I'm looking at him through the scope and a weird part of me wanted to let him walk, even though that's a heck of a buck for up here. My dad and my uncles haven't seen anything all day. I feel like if you don't feel a little bit of that, at least as a hunter, then you're just a killer. You're not a hunter. I don't know. I'm still shaking. This is my grandpa's 308. And when he passed away, it became mine, and it's such an honor to shoot a buck with it. It's treated me well. Apparently it doesn't shoot does, but a buck at 26 yards, no problem. I swear that might be the buck that I saw a little earlier. He came from like right in here, and he was just walking directly at me. I was waiting for him to go this way, and as soon as he started to turn a little bit, I just shot him. Usually I like to wait till they're fully broadside, just to not mess up any front shoulder, but with this tree and this limb, I just didn't want to get too cute. My wind's kind of blowing that way-ish, so as soon as he got right there, I just let him have it. Wow. Oh, there goes my phone. Alright, I gotta get down. Oh. Took the bike right to the tree. Oh, man. Just a giantly wide 6. Well, there he is. A super wide buck. Like a wide, maybe only a 5-pointer actually. Because this brow right here is like super sharp, but I can tell it's a mature deer. And for up here, I'm thrilled about it. So I think what I'm gonna do is walk back down here with my dad and gut him and stuff with my dad, because that's all part of the process. Hunting in an area like this, you don't really do it to shoot a trophy deer. You do it for deer camp. You do it to enjoy the moments like that. So I'm gonna go get my dad, come back down here and take care of this guy. actually a really unique buck. I'm so pumped about it, and the fact that my stand was right there, just incredible. And doing it with my grandpa's old rifles, even more special. Oh, that's awesome. Cal sent me this processing kit, so I'm definitely gonna use that, clean this buck. How do we get him in here?
What if you do?
Angle it down.
Yep, and slide them in.
Perfect. Compass cart, here's how it works. Here we go. Kick the wheel up and lock it into place. It's that simple.
All right,
Thank you.
locked and loaded. I'll see you at home. I'll call Mike and tell him what we do.
Loins, baby. All right, time to get to camp and celebrate a bit.